Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you work, there's never enough money left at the end of the month? You're not alone, and it's not always your fault. Welcome to WealthSprint, the channel where smart habits meet lasting wealth. Today, I'm going to break down 7 money habits that silently keep people poor. As an accountant, I've seen firsthand how small choices can make or break your financial future. It's frustrating, isn't it? You put in the hours, you follow the rules, but your bank account doesn't reflect the effort. Maybe you've tried budgeting apps, read personal finance books, or even watched videos like this before, yet nothing seems to stick. If you're ready to stop surviving and start building real wealth, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a step on your sprint to financial freedom. That's because real change doesn't start with tools. It starts with awareness. The truth is, most people don't realize they're stuck in a cycle of habits that quietly drain their wealth. You might think you're making rational decisions, but many of these habits are emotional, unconscious, or learned from people who are struggling financially themselves. Today, we're going to bring those habits into the light. Because once you see them clearly, you can start breaking free. Let's get into the first one. Topic 1: Living paycheck to paycheck. One of the most common traps, and one of the hardest to escape, is living paycheck to paycheck. It feels normal because so many people do it. But normal doesn't mean healthy. This habit keeps you stuck in survival mode. You're constantly thinking about the next bill, the next paycheck, the next emergency. There's no room to breathe, no space to plan, and certainly no chance to grow wealth. Most people in this situation don't track their expenses or have a clear financial plan. They work hard just to cover the basics, then repeat the cycle every month. But here's the thing, you can't build financial freedom on top of chaos. The first step is awareness. Where is your money really going? Start by tracking every dollar for 30 days. You might be surprised at what you find. When you take control of your spending, even just a little, you create room for savings, investing, and peace of mind. This single shift can open the door to everything else. Topic 2: Lifestyle inflation. Let's say you finally get that raise or promotion, more income, right? But instead of saving or investing the difference, you upgrade your lifestyle. You move to a bigger apartment, buy a new car, eat out more often. It feels like progress, but financially, you're still in the same place or worse. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it quietly steals your opportunity to build wealth. Your income rises, but so do your expenses. You don't notice the trap, because everything feels earned. You worked hard, you deserve it. But money doesn't grow through spending. It grows through discipline. If your cost of living increases every time your paycheck does, you'll never create a gap wide enough to invest or save meaningfully. Instead, try this: whenever your income increases, keep your lifestyle the same, at least for a while. Use the extra to build your emergency fund, pay off debt, or start investing. That's how you move forward, not just look like you are. Topic 3: Treating credit cards like free money. Credit cards can be useful tools, but only if you respect how dangerous they really are. The biggest mistake? Treating them like free money. Swiping without thinking, chasing points, paying only the minimum, all of this builds up silent debt. And here's what most people overlook: interest. Credit card interest is brutally high. It's not just a fee, it's a trap. If you owe $1,000 and pay only the minimum, it could take years to pay it off, and you'll end up paying double or even triple the original amount. That's not wealth building. That's wealth destroying. If you're carrying a balance month to month, you're financing your lifestyle with debt, and it's costing you far more than you realize. The solution? Treat your credit card like a debit card. Only spend what you can pay in full each month. And if you already have credit card debt, make a plan to aggressively pay it down. The freedom you'll gain is worth every sacrifice. Topic 4: No emergency fund. Imagine your car breaks down. Or you lose your job. Or there's a medical bill you didn't see coming. Without an emergency fund, moments like these turn into financial disasters. Most people think they'll handle it when the time comes. But when it does, they're forced to rely on credit cards, loans, or worse, draining their long-term savings. That's how one emergency becomes years of debt. An emergency fund isn't a luxury, it's your financial airbag. It gives you options. It gives you time. And most importantly, it gives you peace of mind. You don't need to save thousands overnight. Start with one goal, $500. Then aim for 1 month of expenses. Eventually, you'll want to build 3 to 6 months of living costs. Keep it simple, a separate savings account you don't touch unless it's a real emergency. This one step creates a safety net that protects everything else you're building. Because life is unpredictable, your finances shouldn't be. Topic 5: Impulse spending. We've all done it. You see something online, in a store, on sale, and without thinking, you buy it. That quick rush feels good in the moment. But over time, impulse spending quietly drains your financial potential. It's emotional, boredom, stress, even happiness can trigger it. And marketers know exactly how to push those buttons. The problem isn't just the money spent. It's the opportunity lost. Every dollar used on impulse is a dollar that's not saving, not investing, not building your future. Impulse spending keeps you poor by constantly resetting your progress. The fix? Create a 24-hour rule. Before buying anything unplanned, wait a full day. Most of the time, the desire fades, and so does the need. Also, build a monthly budget with a small fun category. This way, you enjoy guilt-free spending while staying in control. The goal isn't to never spend, it's to spend with purpose. Because wealthy people don't just earn more, they manage better. Topic 6: Investing too late. Most people wait too long to start investing, and that delay costs more than they realize. They think, I'll invest when I have more money, or it's too complicated. But here's the truth: time is your most powerful asset. The earlier you start, the less you need to invest to build serious wealth. That's because of compound interest, where your money earns money, and then that money earns more. It's like planting a tree: the sooner you plant it, the bigger it grows. If you invest $100 a month starting at age 25, you could end up with over $250,000 by retirement. Wait until 35? You'll need to invest nearly double to catch up. And if you wait even longer, it may never be enough. You don't need to be an expert or have thousands to begin. Start small with an index fund or a retirement account. Just start. Because the best time to invest was yesterday. The second best time is today. Topic 7: Chasing status. One of the biggest traps keeping people poor is the need to look rich. Expensive clothes, luxury cars, the latest phone, all bought on credit to impress others. It feels good to be seen, to be admired. But here's the harsh truth: wealthy people don't spend to show off, they spend to grow. Trying to look successful often means sacrificing real financial progress. And most of the time, the people you're trying to impress don't even care. True wealth is quiet. It's the freedom to choose how you live, not just what you wear. Stop chasing appearances and start chasing assets. Buy investments, not status symbols. Save first, spend later. And when you do spend, make sure it aligns with your values, not someone else's opinion. Because the goal isn't to look rich. It's to become financially free and stay that way. Every dollar you don't spend trying to impress others is a dollar you can invest in the life you truly want. Each of these habits may seem small on its own, but together, they shape your entire financial future. The difference between staying stuck and building wealth often comes down to awareness and action. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Every time you save instead of spend, every time you invest instead of delay, you're building momentum. And momentum creates change. Remember, wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how you use it. Start today, and a year from now, you'll thank yourself. Your future self is counting on you. If this video helped shift your mindset or taught you something new, hit that like button, it really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more no fluff, practical advice to build real wealth. And comment below, which of these habits are you breaking starting today? Remember, the journey to financial freedom doesn't happen overnight, but it does start with one decision. Thank you for watching. And as always, stop chasing status, start building value, and take control of your money before it controls you.